Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I wanted to do a bit of a collective haul. There are no skincare products within this haul. Surprise, surprise. So this is strictly makeup and I'm only doing this because I just got a ColourPop package in the mail today, so yay, we get to do a haul video. Before we begin with the video, however, I'd love to invite you all to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Please be sure to hit that notification bell so that you are notified whenever I make a new upload. Also, be sure to add me on all of my other social media platforms. I will link my handles down below. I guess I'll start with my first ColourPop purchase that I made a few weeks ago. So within that purchase, I did pick up some ColourPop Brow Boss pencils in the shade Ash Brown. This is what I am wearing along my brows today. This is my go-to for every day. It's kind of hard to swatch this because you don't want an eye pencil or a brow pencil to be super duper pigmented and dark, but this is what the ash brown color looks like on the back here of my hand, and that is what it looks like applied on the brows. I have used a number of these. This is an empty one that for some reason is still here on this desk. So I purchased two. Within that order, I also placed an order for the ColourPop and Kathleen blushes. This is in the shade My Sun and Stars, which you just saw me favorite a few videos ago, which I still love. This is such a beautiful shade. I will insert swatches for you. I love this blush formula. I don't feel that it's patchy. It lasts all day. So yeah, I'll just insert swatches. Alrighty, so here we have the swatches of the Kathleen Lights times ColourPop blush set. This here is the shade I Need Space. Then we have the shade Lunar Has It. And then we have the shade My Sun and Stars, and then finally the shade So Retrograde, which Retrograde has been testing me this whole day, actually since Friday. So yeah, these two are by far my favorite shades. I feel like these two shades I will probably be picking up during winter. I feel like this formula lasts all day. I feel like it just glides along the cheekbones or the cheeks really nicely. I do want to purchase a full-on palette from ColourPop soon. So this is the shade My Moon and Stars. And then this is the shade So Retrograde, which is a beautiful shade for summer, nice orange tone. And then this is in the shade Lunar Has It. And this is in the shade I Need Space. So that was, you know, another order. This is today's order, or the one that just arrived today. I did watch a ton of swatches on ColourPop's newest collection, and when they had the 4th of July sale, I really wanted to get their latest eyeshadow palette. I think it's called California Dreaming or something like that. California Love. The only thing that was available that I liked from the collection during the sale was the Oh Hi There Ultra Blotted Lip. It's the lip shade that I'm wearing on the lips today. I don't know if this is my favorite ColourPop formula. I do think that the Ultra Satin Lip is my favorite, but this is a beautiful, beautiful color, perfect for summer. I just don't think this is my favorite formula from them. So I'm so glad that I just picked this one shade up. I have seen that they just recently restocked on the palette, so I may actually place another order just because I really gravitate towards the California Love. I think that's what it is, the palette. It's just really beautiful tones, lots of shimmers, lots of mattes. But that's one of the things I recently picked up. I did also pick up more Brow Boss pencils because, I mean, why not? They were, I think it was 25% off or 20% off, so I had to stock up. So now I have 5 backups. I think I should be good for the rest of the year. I also picked the Kathleen Lights times ColourPop pigment in the Lion because I'm a Leo. Oh wow, how pretty is this packaging? Oh, so pretty. I do have a wedding, not my wedding, but a wedding coming up in, oh, how pretty. I don't think I'll ever go through this entire tub of loose pigment, but I do have a wedding coming up, and I feel like I'll definitely be doing a neutral eye look because I do want to wear a bright dress. So I picked this up just in case, and I mean, I think it was like $4, so good deal. I mean, ColourPop is already inexpensive anyway. I will be sure to include a swatch for you here. Here I have a couple of some summer golden tones for you. This is the Lion Loose Pigment, and wow. She is just very, very glittery. And this is described as a true yellow gold. ColourPop is already inexpensive anyway, so when there's a sale, it's an even better deal, you know? I do like the packaging as well. It's a really lovely shade of green. Green has always been a favorite color of mine, and this is like just a beautiful, beautiful green. And then I also picked up the Just My Luck palette and the It's My Pleasure palette. Because we are going to have visitors here at some point, I do think that I will be filming a lot of like get readies with me. So I wanted to kind of plan for them. So I picked up these palettes to create some looks for you. I will insert swatches of the palettes here for you, but this is the It's My Pleasure palette, and I do like what they have done as far as ColourPop with how they package everything in a carton, and these, you know, color specific palettes each correspond with the shades that are inside. So this is the purple palette. Alrighty, so here we have our swatches from the It's My Pleasure palette. First, our first shade here is Kitten Fish, and this is a matte, cool lavender, which looks really pretty over the light. And then we have Do or Do. This is a metallic bright lavender with blue duochrome flip. Then we have Pretty Cruel. It's a matte berry mauve with gold flecks. And then we have Bare Minimum, which is a metallic berry violet. And then we have Earthshine, a metallic pinky lavender with a blue duochrome flip, which you can see it's very beautiful. And then we have Chicklet. This is a metallic deep amethyst. Then we have Mr. Sandman. This is an icy rose with a silver sheen. And then we have Fanfiction, a matte dusty pink. And then we have a Sleeper, a matte eggplant. I think from these, my least favorite shade is this little guy here, which whose name is Pretty Cruel, the matte berry with a gold fleck. Not my favorite. I don't really do much with matte shades and, you know, a little bit of glitter. I don't do much with those. But as far as my favorites, I'm going to say this little guy is my favorite. This one and this one as well, and maybe these two as well, even though they didn't really swatch all that well. But that is the It's My Pleasure palette. Again, these are made in the USA and they are cruelty free, and now they are plastic. I do have a number of the cardboard ones, which I still love. I do love a ColourPop shadow. So it does have a mirror here. I did go to Sephora yesterday and I did pick up a few things. Did go in just for a gift card, but I ended up buying myself 2 things. And I did see the Melt Cosmetics, the green palette that they have, and I swatched the shades, and beautiful, beautiful shades. But then I remembered that I had this coming in the mail eventually because it did take forever to get here, which no big deal. Like, I understand that ColourPop works really hard, and when they have a sale, I know they get backed up. Understandable. I was in no rush to receive these. But this is the Just My Luck palette, which kind of resembles the Melt Cosmetics green palette. So I was like, oh, should I get it? Should I not? So I didn't get it because I knew that I had this coming in eventually. Again, plastic mirror, and these are the shades here, which are really, really pretty. So I, again, will insert swatches here. Alrighty, so I am back with the swatches here along my arm. I'm going to go over all the shade names and a brief description. First we have Chances Are, which is a matte fresh mint. Then we have Kiss My Ass, which is a matte spearmint. And next we have 50/50, a metallic mossy green. Next we have Big Banks, a metallic jade. Then we have Mary Jane, which is a metallic chartreuse. Then we have Olive You, which is a metallic olive green. And then we have Act Natural, a matte emerald. Mobamba, a matte forest green. And Charmed, which is a matte khaki olive. I think from swatching them all, some of these, like the last 3, were a little bit drier. These were nice, buttery. They swatched really nicely. As far as wear, I don't think I'll get enough or much wear from the first shade. And then as far as my favorite shades, just from swatching them, I think it's going to be the metallics for sure. Especially these 2 right here, which... yeah, these 2 I would say are my favorites. Do let me know what your favorite shades are in the comments down below. And then because they were late, they included a little freebie. And this is a lippy stick razor. This is a matte finish. I do enjoy their lippy sticks. I just don't reach for them enough. That's a pretty shade as well. I feel like it might be too light for me, so I might gift this to someone. I don't know. But let me actually show you a swatch of the lip since I've already used it. So this is the packaging of the lip. Oh, Hi There is the shade. Oh, I feel like it would really go well with this blush. So, again, I don't know if this is my favorite formula by ColourPop. I feel like if I am gonna wear a lip, I want it to be not patchy, and I just want it to show up. I feel like for just everyday wear, maybe if I don't want a lot of definition or color, I could pull it off, but I do love the color. The formula is just maybe a miss for me. And those are just my initial thoughts because I really did just get this in the mail today and I really wanted to try it out. Let me show you guys what I picked up from Sephora yesterday. So I have been doing a little bit of inventory here and just kind of assessing like how old everything that is currently like my go-to is. And I think this babe, I think she's well over, might be reaching her peak. She might be 2 years old already. And her life is, oh, she's 18 months. Oh, maybe I should just toss her. But she might be expired. And I love her so much. I've taken her to Coachella. I just love mixing these two together now. Just the perfect highlight. I'm not wearing any highlight today, but when I do, these two are the bomb. I love them. I was at Sephora and I saw that they had Natasha Denona, and I do know that, you know, they carry Natasha Denona, and I had seen the swatches for this when she was teasing it on her Instagram, and I was like, oh, that is beautiful. So I decided to pick her up after swatching her on the back of my hand at the shop. And let's see here. Beautiful Natasha Denona packaging. I think this is, I have 2 of her mini palettes, which I really do enjoy using. I think her pigments are beautiful. They blend easily. So I think this is my first kind of full size Natasha Denona purchase. But I love the packaging. It's just so beautiful. There's a lot of weight to it. It is plastic. And then, bam, there she is. Just a beauty. So beautiful. So again, I do have a wedding coming up, so I do plan to use this for that. And I feel like the bronzer would still show up on my skin tone. And because it is going to be a summer wedding, I feel like I'm going to definitely give the cream shade, the Glow Cream Base, a use with the powder. So the Glow Impact Powder. And then this is the Super Glow. In case I'm really tan, I might actually use both of these together. But if I just keep the color that I'm currently, I will just be using these 2 along with the bronzer. So I will also insert swatches for you here and then let you know how I feel about it. The Natasha Denona palette. And she is beautiful. The formula here is absolutely divine. Worth every penny. So here we have the Glow Cream Base. Then we have the Super Glow. Then we have the Blush and Bronze Powder. And then to finalize, we have the Glow Impact Powder. I think all of these will work on my kind of like medium tan skin. I love how this feels over the skin, the cream base. So beautiful. And this bronzer here kind of leans a little bit reddy, terracotta-ish, but I think I can make it work. But wow, look at the shine. In true Leo fashion, just shining. Love it. I feel like this isn't heavy or doesn't feel too emollient over the skin from what I gathered in when I swatched it in store. So I think it would work perfectly just to increase the lifespan of the highlighter over the cheekbone area in a hot summer evening. So yeah, I purchased this and I'm so excited to use this. Let me know if you own this in the comments down below and your favorite way of using this, maybe method of application. Do you like using it for daytime, nighttime looks? Let me know if you've used any other Natasha Denona products in the bottom bar as well. I'd love to know. I know that one of the first things I looked for in the Natasha Denona packaging after, you know, falling in love with the product is whether or not they test on animals, and they don't. So good on them. The reason why I haven't purchased another NARS product is because they have begun testing on animals. So boo on you. Okay, and then I also purchased the Toka Eau de Parfum in the scent Florence. And the notes on this, sorry, I'm really itchy right now. So itchy, what is going on? Okay, so the notes on this is a Parisian beauty and sophisticate. Florence conjures memories of old world Paris. Notes: bergamot, pear, gardenia, and blonde woods. I initially kind of swatched the scent Giulietta. But when I was in store, like, I didn't really vibe with it. But when I got home, I was like, oh, I should have gotten that one instead. But I picked this one up, and I don't think I even swatched or tested it on my body at all. So we'll see how that works out. But I did want to share that I picked this up. My current perfume is this one by Miss Dior, which I use almost every day when I remember and when I don't use any essential oils. So this is kind of like my go-to. Sometimes I'll use my Chloe little minis, but it's very rare occasion when I do. I typically just reach for what's most accessible, which means I should make them more accessible, huh? So yeah, that is what I have, you know, picked up recently in the world of makeup, and surprisingly, I picked up a fragrance. That is all I have for you for this mini haul video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Do let me know what palette you would like to see me use first, whether you would like to have a Just My Luck toot or a It's My Pleasure toot or a Get Ready With Me. I would love to film either one for you first, so do let me know what you would prefer to see first in the comments down below. So that is all I have for you all. I hope you guys are having a beautiful, beautiful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye. So I really enjoyed, I did watch